Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm a channeler and a healer. In today's video we're going to explore what are you drawing towards you. So this can be anything at all, whether it's positive or negative. I have 3 crystals to choose from today. Crystal 1, Crystal 2 or Crystal 3. You'll find the timestamps in the description below or in the video chapters so you can go directly to your reading and I will see you there. Crystal 1, let's have a look at what's being drawn towards you. I'm feeling faith, like you're going to have a lot of faith about something. And perhaps you haven't had much faith in the past, but faith is being directed towards you. It's almost like the universe is hanging a cloud over your head of faith. It's a really lovely cloud. And you are reaching up to grab that faith. It's like you feel supported by the universe. And maybe you haven't been for a long time, or maybe you don't feel you ever have been. Maybe this is a change of perception and you have more faith in yourself for something. But there's an energy shift here, and it's quite a big energy shift, and it's very positive. So this is about having faith in your journey as a human being on this planet at this time. And maybe you've always second-guessed yourself, or you've had an upbringing where you didn't feel that you were worthy of something. And so you've always kind of driven things away. And now it's like, no, this is my time and I'm going to take the best of what's out there. But in a non-aggressive way. So it's like, I never ask for things, I'm going to start asking for things. Or I always give in easily to other people. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to have really strong boundaries. And this feels very empowered, but in a non-aggressive way, once again. It's not like you're going out there and conquering other people or situations. It's like, I have faith in myself. I have faith that I can do the best job possible for myself here. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't matter, because I have faith there'll be something else that comes along, another opportunity that I can take, and it'll work out really well. So this is all about a change in energy, a change of perception, a change in belief system. Something here is changing for the much, much better. And I'm really feeling my solar plexus with this. This is your seat of your power here. So this is about self-confidence and belief in oneself. It's not about belief so much in other systems. It's about yourself and having that belief in yourself. Now, you are drawing this to you because you've been deprogrammed, is what I'm hearing. So you may have really been working on affirmations or cleaning up your life in some way, or decluttering, or letting go of things, or letting go of people who don't enrich your life, and putting up boundaries. So you've been doing work here, and that's why you're drawing this towards you. You haven't just sat on the couch eating potato chips. This is coming towards you because you've dug in, you've dug deep, you've dug under everything, and you've pulled stuff out, and you've examined it and you've discarded it if it doesn't serve you. This process may have been going on for some years. I'm getting for some of you up to 10 years. So you've been working, you've been grafting, but not necessarily, again, in an aggressive way. It's more like, why do I think that way? And you've started to explore, why do I believe this? Or why does this always happen to me? But you've moved out of that victimhood of why does this always happen to me to what am I carrying that attracts this sort of thing to me? And you've now cleared enough, finally, to see the fruits of your labour. So things are coming to you. Things are just flooding in. And I feel it's not just one thing, it's several things. It may be thousands of things. It's like suddenly there's an open door and you can go through that door without anything stopping you. And it's because you've gotten down in the trenches, and it's because you've done all this work. Now, if you're not quite there yet with all of this work, or you've never looked at anything so far, this is coming in the future, okay? So, in the further future, maybe it's 5 years away, maybe it's 2 years away, maybe it's 6 months away. For a lot of you, I'm getting this is imminent. This is very close because you've already done the work. If you don't feel like you've done much work, you may just have to do a little bit more work here. But this is a timeline for you. And for those of you that have really been in the trenches and digging away at this is manifested, is what I'm hearing. Not manifesting, manifested. So it's already here, and you're just about to reach up and grab these opportunities, whatever they happen to be. It might be a new job, it might be a relocation, it might be a new love, it might be new friends. It could be all of the above. Material will come into it, but the bigger rewards are going to be about how you feel about yourself and how you feel about your journey and how you got to where you are. They're going to be the greatest rewards. It's how you feel about things. Congratulations. Group 1, you've done so well. The faith is coming. If you haven't already got it or you haven't got glimpses of it, it's definitely coming there. And you've held the faith, is what I'm hearing, is you've actually done the work to hold the faith. And there are times when you were challenged with this, no doubt, but you've gotten over those hurdles. Congratulations. Crystal 2, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up the crystal and ask the question, what are you drawing towards you? Okay, I feel lately you've been a bit sad about something, and so if you're in this energy currently, you are vibrating at that energy, okay? I'm not saying you have to pretend to be happy when you're not, but whatever state you're in now is going to continue for a little while longer. So because I am feeling sadness, you're going to be sad for a little while. And what starts happening then is there's a gentle slope that you'll see on the horizon. You'll start walking towards it, and you're gradually going to rise out of this sadness. It's not going to happen overnight, but there will be general improvements overall within the next month or so. You'll start to see a little bit of light glimmering there. Maybe you've just gone through a major life event, so maybe you've lost someone very close to you, and this could be a relationship breakup or someone moving overseas or someone crossing over to the other side. It can be anything. Maybe you've lost your job unexpectedly. But what I'm seeing with this, what you're drawing towards you is a completely different timeline where you have been living this life up to now, and what you're going to be walking the incline to, because I do see it as an incline, is a whole new self. And it's going to almost be like, this is my life before the event, this is my life after the event, because it will be so dramatically different. Maybe you've been trying to get out of a situation for a really long time, and it finally, the situation dissolved in some form or another, and now you're in this space of no man's land. Okay, so you've come out of the trenches, you're in no man's land, and you're just travelling to the other side of no man's land to go through the trenches again to get to the field that has the green grass. So there is a little bit of a slog for you still. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, and I'm sorry if this is disappointing to you, but this is the energy that I'm feeling. And the angels are saying here that nothing is ever wasted. And they want me to put it in those words exactly, because you might be thinking, what a waste of time that situation was. I wasted my time. I shouldn't have stayed there so long. I should have gone at this point. Whatever it happens to be. They're saying nothing is ever wasted, and you did what you did when you did, and there's no changing that. So they want you to open up your heart a little bit here, because you've been terribly hurt by a situation or by someone, and they want you to open up your heart a little bit, just to allow the angels of healing to come in and sort out some of I'm hearing the rubbish that's stored there. Some of the dross that's there, I'm seeing it as like a black energy, and I'm rubbing my heart chakra as I'm saying this. So you are going to get a little healing while you're watching this video. And something's coming out. Now, I'm being told specifically, if this doesn't relate to you and your current circumstances, choose one of the other readings. Because this is definitely something that's happened. It's not coming. So don't get scared. It's just you're in the wrong reading, which doesn't happen that often, I find. So pay heed to that, because there is loss here and it's already happened. So please don't be afraid that you're going to be losing something big in your life. So I'm just sitting with this energy. I'm rubbing my heart chakra. There's stuff coming out for you, okay? There's stuff coming out. The angels of healing are going to go in. They're going to do a little bit of tinkering in there, because there is some old pain from childhood in there, and they're going to remove it for you. Something that has kept you stagnant. And so when they remove this old pain from childhood, you may not even know what it is, or you may exactly know what it is. It just depends on how good your antennas are at picking up on things. And we're all on our own journeys, so no judgment there. It's more about your sensory perception. And it might pop into your dreams, and maybe you don't remember your dreams. Something like that. Anyway, something from childhood is going to come out, and this something from childhood was what has kept you in this situation of sadness for so long. So something from childhood is going to be cleared, so you can start walking towards the little slope that's going to get you out of this place of sadness and grey and the mud that keeps sucking you down. And it's going to get you to a lovely green incline, like a little hill, that's going to take you out of this situation. And eventually you'll get to the top of the hill, and you'll be open again, because you'll be able to see 360 degrees around you. So the message here is that you can do this. All is not lost. There is good from this situation. You may not see it at the moment. You may not feel it at the moment, but it's there. Nothing has been wasted. This is all experiences to get you to the place that you're meant to be in your life. And there may be a few little hurdles along the way. Maybe you slide back down the slope a little bit once you started climbing out, and that's okay. That's how we process things. Sometimes we do go backwards a little bit before we continue going forwards, and that's a natural human thing. So they're saying, do not blame yourself. Do not have regrets here if you can help it, because it just holds you in the energy longer. What we need here is gratitude. I give thanks for the lessons that I've had. I give thanks for that situation, because it taught me I'm a strong person. I give thanks to that situation because it taught me pain. So then I can see and appreciate what the opposite of pain is. Joy, fun, light, love. All of the good things in life. You're on your way. Blessings to you. Group 2. Group 3, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your crystal here so I can tune in to what's going on with you and what you're drawing towards you. Okay. I feel in your life that there's something blanketing you and something that's shielding you from joy. So you have drawn something around you in some form or another. Gosh, I'm getting that maybe you didn't even do this. Oh, deep down you did. Okay. You may have drawn yourself into a situation with someone who was either chaotic or very unbalanced, and you were their rock, essentially. And their energy has coded you. So as you were trying to maintain balance and be a rock in this situation, no matter what situation it is, maybe it's a child, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a workplace, maybe it's a living environment, no matter what it was, to protect yourself there was this blanket around you, but it's like it's become, and I'm not even feel like a blanket, it might be like a big umbrella that's large, a bit like a dome over the top of you, that's actually preventing you from receiving what wants to come towards you. Maybe you've been manifesting like mad and nothing's happening and you're like, what the heck? Or maybe you have been trying to reach your spirit guides and they're completely silent. There's some sort of shield or a wall or something, but I don't feel like it's your energy. I feel like you were in a situation, or you are in a situation, that has isolated you in some form or another. And it might have isolated you from other people. It might have isolated you from the good in life. It might have isolated you from your spirit guides. But whatever it is, I don't feel like it's necessarily your energy. I see it like a thick grey coating on a dome. So it's like, you know there's stuff out there, but you can't see it and you can't feel it and you can't grab it, is what I'm hearing. So what are we going to do about this? Okay, some of you may be very sensitive people, and what's happened in this situation most likely is you're holding energy for other people, and this may not necessarily be yours, so it's hard to shift because you can't distinguish what's yours and what's someone else's, because to you it all feels the same, or it all appears the same. Maybe you've been tired for a really long time because someone's tapped into your energy and they're sucking you dry. Maybe you actually have an entity on you. Please don't get scared by that word. But it may, often what they do is just drain you of energy. It's like having a leech on you, just draining your energy as such, or draining your blood. Okay? They can be removed. If you feel like something like that's going on, you might want to see an energy healer to help with that. Yeah, that won't be for all of you, of course, but what I do feel is someone's tapped into your energy and they are draining you. Now, you may know exactly who this is. Maybe it's your partner. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe it's the girl you knew in, preschool. Whatever it happens to be, or whoever it happens to be, it's like, this isn't you. This isn't who you are, but this is what you've drawn towards you. And why is that? Do you have the belief deep down that you're not worthy of good in life? Do you have the belief deep down that everyone abandons you, so you're holding on tight to their energy so they don't go? It started with the belief about yourself, but what it's morphed into is you just gathering everyone's energy, you're gathering it up, and you're holding on to it. So imagine a hoarder house where, to feel safe, people have pulled things into the house and it's chock-a-block. That's what your energy biofield is like at the moment. It's chock-a-block full of other people's stuff. And so nothing can get to you. There's good that wants to come to you. The universe wants to gift you. However, there's this blanket, this coating on top of your energetic field that's blocking stuff. So, all right, I think there's a few things that need to be looked at here, or that would be beneficial to work on. One of them is maybe not being so available to people in an energetic or physical way. Maybe both. You might want to examine some of your relationships. Who do I overshare with? Who do I overgive to? Who do I feel I need to rescue? You may need to work on strengthening your psychic boundaries. Calling in Archangel Michael if there's someone that you find very tiring. Maybe you live in a situation where everyone around you is very unbalanced, and you constantly have to shield yourself, and it's very hard to do so. The other thing that perhaps needs to be looked at is what is yours and what is other people's. Because I feel like you may even be at that point where you can't tell the difference because you're so overburdened by other people's energy. You don't know what it's like to be you because you're being everyone else. Now, this is a trap that a lot of empaths fall into, and it's really hard not to do this. You can put black crystals in your pocket, you can shield yourself with energetic armour before you go into a situation. It usually only lasts 12 hours, so you have to keep doing it. You may be being psychically attacked by someone, either deliberately or subconsciously. And I'm feeling that you can't draw things towards you because everyone else has filled your cup and there's none of you in that cup. It's like your energy is so little compared to everyone else's energy, and it's more than one person. So it might be that there's one person mainly, but there's other people in there, and maybe you've held onto other people's energies since childhood, and you're trying to let go, but you feel lost in a fog. I'm seeing Epsom salt baths, I'm seeing salt scrubbing in the shower, chakra clearings, just those basic things to protect our energy and to let go of things. I don't feel like this time it's time to work on that deep stuff, because you need to get rid of everyone else's energy first before you can get to what you need to get to. Let's ask your personal spirit guides for each of you to help process things in your dreams. We can ask Archangel Raphael to come in when you're asleep in bed and help pull some of this energy away. We can ask Archangel Michael to come and cut some cords for you. I feel like there's a whole team that needs to be involved in this, and you may be chipping away at this for a long time. And what I'm seeing is like Michelangelo's David, where it was a slab of marble and he just chipped away at it gradually, bit by bit, to get to the person, to get to David inside. So it's like we just have to start lifting this. It's like a really dirty windscreen but you're not going to get it all off with the first cleansing. You're going to have to go in multiple times to clean it. This is a real process for you, but I feel like as you start this process and as you start doing this, you will feel lighter very quickly, because you are unloading yourself. It's like you're carrying bags of rocks on your back. And you might just, even by taking one rock out, you are lighter already. So it's a lightening of your spirit, it's a lightening of your energy, it's a lightening of your biofield, so that the good can come to you. Okay, group 3, I hope that message was helpful for you, and I will see you in my next video.